Hello everyone, James here with Open Government Investigations. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but life can sometimes be like that. For those of you that don't know, I have been working on completing my education on top of balancing my home life, time with family and friends, and more. Let's just say it's quite the balancing act, and I'm grateful to have such understanding and supporting viewers and subscribers. This is the first of many videos that I have scheduled to be released over the next few weeks, so I hope that you enjoy them. Please feel free to like or dislike this video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure that if you do decide to subscribe, to hit the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on new videos and community posts or updates that I release. Before we jump into this video, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of the backstory. So on July 10th of 2021, I had observed two Fort Myers Police Department units that were sitting under a carport at an area medical office. After driving around for almost an hour, I ended up back in that area again and noticed that they were still in the same position. I decided to park across the street and observe them for almost an additional hour. During this time, multiple calls were sent over the radio within the vicinity, to which neither officer responded, which I thought was a bit odd. They decided to leave the area and I proceeded to follow them for a while. Now, quick disclaimer, you'll notice later on in the video where I mix up a word which I wanted to use while speaking with the supervisor. Albeit a simple mistake, it is imperative that when speaking with law enforcement officers, especially if you're being interrogated or questioned, that you make sure to use the correct words and terminology. Whenever you're giving testimony to a law enforcement officer, it's imperative to remember that anything you say can and would be used against you in a court of law. Now luckily, this didn't apply to this situation, but as you'll later observe, using the wrong terminology can backfire on you.
Let D3 know that the 13 Papa from the other night with the vest on, the guy that follows us around, he's back.
Right here. Can you open up a 17 at 14310 Bristol Bay, place apartment 201, and Central 32, B51. Can you 1090 apartment? Apartment 201.
Yep, car number 9339.
2201. 201. 201. 2201.
Alright, now we got 9997. Can't do. You want to tell your guy to fucking move so that I can drive? You want to tell your guy to stop blocking the lane so that I can drive? And by the way, when you run that tag, it doesn't come back to me. Just giving you a heads up. Can I get your name and ID?
16905.
Good. I need your name and ID now. Name, rank, and ID for your policy.
Officer Basile, badge number 604.
Pardon?
Officer Basile, badge number 604.
How do you spell that?
B-A. It's right here. You can see it.
I can't really see it. It's dark.
Okay.
V-A-S-A-L-L-O. ID number
604.
604. Your name, sir?
Officer Bill Saint.
Bill Saint?
Yep.
ID?
599.
Okay. Copy you guys with anything? Copy you guys with anything?
Yeah, is there any reason that you're following us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you want to tell me that reason?
Don't have to.
Alright.
Is there any reason, because you ran my tag, you need to have a lawful reason to do that.
Yeah, we're being suspicious.
Suspicion, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
I mean, does it matter?
It absolutely does matter under Florida statutes.
Okay, suspicion.
Suspicion is not a crime.
Okay, so what do you want?
Why do you guys keep going back to that place and just hanging out?
Okay, what do you want to know?
I'm curious as to what you guys are doing on the taxpayer's dime, that you guys feel you can waste over an hour sitting underneath the carport over there.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Well,
absolutely does matter. It's a matter of public interest.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't matter? Alright, who's your supervisor?
He's on his way, don't worry about it. He's on his way so he could speak to you, okay?
One's coming.
Okay.
What's your name?
I didn't give it.
Your what?
I didn't give it. You can go ahead and run the tag, it doesn't come back to me.
I don't need to run your tag, I'm asking you what your name is.
Okay, then I'm not giving it to you.
And why is
Do you
that?
suspect me of committing a crime?
You're following two officers. Okay?
Is that illegal?
You're following two officers.
Is that illegal?
We have the right to come and speak to you because you're acting suspicious, okay?
Is that illegal?
We're asking you for your name.
I'm not giving it. Unless I've committed a crime, I'm not giving it.
Because the right is right there, so you can
Okay.
speak to him since you want to be difficult, okay?
Okay. I'm not being difficult. I'm asking. I'm asking a very straightforward question. I'm not getting a straightforward answer. I'm gonna go over there and talk to the supervisor since I'm not being detained.
This is not our supervisor. You can walk over there. Don't
Nope.
walk up
All right.
on us.
Well, I need your name and ID,
Don't
please.
walk up on us. Go back over there.
Is
Okay.
this?
Walk over there because we're
Is it
giving you
illegal for me to be
we're
right
giving
here?
You don't need to be walking up on us, okay?
Can I
Walk
get your
back
name and
over
ID,
there.
please?
I'll give it to you in just a second.
Walk
Okay.
back over there and we'll get you.
Is that a lawful order?
Walk over there.
Is that a
and we'll get
lawful
you.
order?
Don't be walking up on us.
Is that a lawful order? Why'd you turn your body cam off?
My body cam's not off.
Huh?
My body cam is not off.
It's not? You don't have your lights on.
That's because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not on.
You sure?
I'm positive.
So when I request the body cam footage, when I do a PRR, it's going to show all of this from your body cam?
Welcome to do so.
Okay. So I'm observing them for my own reasons. They don't like it. It's perfectly lawful what I'm doing. Completely 100%
you
lawful.
Understand from an officer standpoint when you're following an squad car
Yeah.
without identifying yourself, it's kind of a
Okay.
hazard for us.
But do I need to identify myself?
Well, if you're following us, we kind of check out with anybody that's following us.
That's fine. But I mean, am I required to identify myself?
I'm not a supervisor, buddy.
That's all right. Can I get your name and ID, please?
Dave Cameron, ID number 657.
Cameron, is that common spelling?
Common spelling, C-A-M-E-R-O-N.
And badge number again?
657.
657. Thank you. Man, we got the cavalry here. So not only are we wasting taxpayers' dollars for hours sitting underneath that carport, but now we're going to waste taxpayers' dollars here.
Carport.
Huh? Well, these two have been sitting underneath the carport for about an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
So, can I get your name and ID, please?
You guys are good. We're just waiting for movement.
All right. Nope, they're not good. Can I get your name and ID, please? You guys responded to the scene per your policy. I want your name and ID.
646, last name McCurry,
How do you-
M-C-C-U-R-R-Y.
And your name, sir?
Officer Wolfer, 6'5".
Wilford?
Wolfer.
Wolford? How do you spell that?
W-O-L-F-E-R, like wolf. And
Thank you very much. And your ID, please?
653.
65. Thank you.
Can you give me a minute? I'm talking to my officer.
That's all right. I'm making sure that this can pick this up.
I need to talk to my officer. All right, Can you go step step over back? there, please.
Okay. Is that a lawful
Supervisor,
order?
Yeah, it's lawful order.
All right.
They're having a conversation. Step over there, okay?
So is that conversation not privy to public
It's
information?
officer conversation.
Okay.
Can't discuss tactics with other people. Yeah, sir. Okay.
So what am I being stopped for?
I'm sorry?
What am I being stopped for?
Because you're following a police officer.
Is that illegal?
Suspicious, yes.
Can I get your name, rank, and ID, please?
Sergeant Musa, 195.
105. Musa? M-O-U-S-S-A?
Yep.
Okay.
When you follow
Is it unlawful?
officers, huh?
Is it unlawful?
Yes.
How is it unlawful?
It's suspicious.
Hold on, give me one sec. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna put you on speaker. So we got Sergeant, is that what it is? Musa with
Yep.
Fort Myers Police Department saying that me following and tailgating a law enforcement officer
Tailgating
is
is
illegal.
definitely illegal, yeah. Tailgating is illegal.
Yeah.
You can get a
If you're
ticket for that.
super close, yeah.
No,
but if
you
you're
just asked me
outside,
tailgating is illegal. Yes, it is.
how's it illegal?
It's in the statute book. We cite people for tailgating.
Yeah, if you're too close. Was I too close?
You just told me you're tailgating officers. So you tell me, were you too close?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, then why did you tell me that you're tailgating officers if you weren't too close?
Because tailgating can mean several things.
Okay, then you need to be specific and clear.
Okay.
So yes. you
So was
cannot
I
follow-
tailgating?
You cannot follow officers because it's suspicious.
You can follow
They don't know if you.
Yeah.
I don't know who this person is. I don't need to speak.
You don't need to know who
I'm
that
speaking to you.
person is. They're here for.
I'm speaking to you.
I'm recording this, by the way.
So am I.
If you meant to say hailing, don't play, pedantic games.
Who needs to speak to me? You or him? Who needs to speak to me? You or him?
He's telling me that I can't follow. So essentially, I had
Not that he's allowed to do it, it's his right to do it.
exactly. It's my right to do it. Thank you. I was watching these two officers for the last hour and a half sitting underneath a carport. If you must know,
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what it is that they're doing on taxpayers' dimes while they're sitting underneath a carport.
Is that
while
illegal?
there's, huh?
Is that illegal?
No, but it's a waste of taxpayers' dollars. You know how many calls there were
Okay.
that they could have gone to?
How do you know how many calls we had?
Because I can hear it. I'm not
From where?
dumb.
From where?
I don't need to tell you that.
Okay.
I don't need to disclose that.
All right. Well, please don't follow the officer because that's suspicious, and we're on heightened alert right now.
So is that a lawful order?
Let me finish.
It's suspicious, a
People
misdemeanor
following
or
officers.
felony.
Exactly.
It's suspicious.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
Asking you nicely not to follow the officers around.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
You don't sound like you're acting nicely.
I'm asking you a direct question. I want a direct answer.
Go ahead.
Is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just telling you, following officers is
What do you mean you don't know
suspicious.
What do you mean you don't know what you're talking about? You were saying that what I'm doing is suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
You as a law enforcement officer, if you're trying to say and insinuate that what I'm doing is suspicious, you better have reasonable articulable suspicion or reasonable articulable facts that what it is that I'm doing is a crime.
Did you ask me why they pulled you over, right, when I got here?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Did I get pulled over? No, I didn't. However, I did get boxed in by 9997 and 9339.
So they have reasonable suspicion to stop you because you're following the officers.
So are they acting within the color of the law?
Yes.
Okay. And reasonable suspicion of what crime?
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
You don't.
I can't hear him.
He's asking you what reasonable suspicion of what crime. You don't need to know that.
No, I'd like to know who I'm talking to
Well,
because
that
I know
sucks.
who you are.
That
What's
sucks.
your name, sir?
I don't know.
I told you my name and my ID
Have I
number.
broken the
What's
law?
your name?
Have I broken the law?
The difference between
You
a
asked me
public
my name and
servant
my
and a
ID number.
private
What's your name?
citizen is I don't have to identify myself to you, but my name is Finn, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Bolt Action News Group.
I can't hear what he's saying.
So leave this guy alone and go 10-8.
Before you go 10-8 though.
Citation or anything?
No, you have no reason to. And if you do try and give me a citation, that's okay. Are you telling me I'm not allowed to speak?
Okay.
You telling me I'm not allowed
I
to speak?
want to find out if you committed a traffic violation that you deserve a citation.
Go ahead. Please say that I did because I've got cameras out the wazoo that will prove otherwise. Thank you guys for being honest.
You have any other questions for him?
Yes. What's the call number?
Phone what?
Call number for this.
The phone number?
Call number.
Oh, I'll get
Incident report number. Oh, I closed his laptop. That was smart. Am I being detained?
No, I'll get it for you.
Okay. Well, then I don't need to go stand over there. I can stand right here if I'm not being detained.
Well, I don't want you walking.
I'm not gonna. I will give you my guarantee. I'm not gonna go into that vehicle.
Can I ask you a question? What's your purpose of doing this? Like, I understand you're trying to bait the officers and instigate them.
No, see, that's the thing. See, that's where you're wrong. I'm not baiting anybody.
Okay.
What I do is completely lawful. If you guys want to step outside the bounds of the law.
Sounds like the officers were just parked and you started following them. I don't get what the problem is. They didn't handle any of your calls or anything like that, or what happened exactly?
So again, I'm trying to figure out what it is that they're doing for an hour and a half to 2 hours underneath a carport when they could be going.
The police department.
Oh, trust me, I'm in the middle of an investigation right now. Absolutely.
You can come down to the police department and get copies of all our calls if you wish. That's public record.
They're all recorded.
Okay. So you can get whatever you want. You can get body cam. You can get.
So, but that's going to say exactly what it is that these two were doing underneath a carport for an hour and a half, 2 hours?
I mean, maybe you don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were writing reports. We don't have
really,
to tell
I don't.
You what they were doing.
Sure about that?
Maybe we're doing. You don't need to question them, sir. Under supervisor. Okay?
That's fine.
Be respectful. We're respectful to you.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be respectful when they start being respectful.
And you really.
I haven't seen a reason.
Really? Because blocking me in right there so I can't go in, blocking me right here so I can't back up.
You got behind us. You were following.
How can I go around you?
There you go.
You were following.
How can I go around you?
You could go around right here. There's a whole bunch of space.
All right, right there. It's 210087755.
What else can I do for you?
Again, can you explain to me? Suspicion, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's neither.
Handbook 3 Alpha.
Go ahead, Naples.
Hello, 13 Papa. Robertson at the jail. Called in by one of the deputies advising of a 13 male that's wearing a bulletproof vest in a parking garage, walking up to deputies. Last seen on the 3rd floor. Apparently, we've been out with him before from the other night.
Yeah, send to me, I'll be 51, and any other available units from day shift.
Naples, Jackson, I have a low volume. I switched over, I'm sorry. Do you have any updates?
Negative.
Okay, send the call to any available day shift unit, please. Being the 9 turn up.
3 Alpha 31, you can say to me.
Pepper.
Yeah, Naples, 3 Alpha 20, I'll be 51 for 31.
Pepper.
3 Alpha 11, 3 Alpha 10.
Great.
My computer's not working. I'm near the government center. Can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, Naples. I locked 3089 to stop it off of it. Yeah, 13P wearing a bulletproof vest, so be careful, wait for backup.